Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business and let's wake up. The football gods here, wake up, guys. What a difference a year makes. A year ago, yesterday, we had found out that Travis Frederick was ill. That Travis Frederick was not going to be on the active roster to start week one. We had heard that he had this syndrome, and we were going through and trying to figure out what in the world was going on. Is this serious? Is this life threatening? Where is his future going to be? And fortunately, he's back. Fortunately, they caught that in time and took care of business on that. And as we sit here, just 15 days, 12 hours, 12 minutes, and 35 seconds from kickoff of the season, he'll be out there week one. And today is the 1 year anniversary. A lot of you people are new to Joe Boo Sports and don't know me more than a couple of weeks or a couple of months or so. But I had another channel, which was Cowboy Joe Boo. That was my original channel that I actually started in 2012. It didn't really take off until 2016 because of Dak Prescott. And maybe that's part of the reason why I believe in Dak. But from the time I saw him at the Senior Bowl, I thought he had it. And I thought he would be the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And this time in 2016, that channel had about 300 subscribers until Dak Prescott started for the Dallas Cowboys. Because then it was everybody looking for anything and everything they could on Dak Prescott. And I had done a video right after the Senior Bowl saying that Dak Prescott would be the perfect quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Excuse me. But unfortunately, the channel was shut down 1 year ago today. And I got to tell you, my world came crashing down. I went through some serious depression because I did not know what in the world I could do. I had trolls out there that were claiming that they got me shut down and they were pounding their chests and everything else. And so I started over. And I started over by trying to figure out where I was going to go with my platform. And I came across Vimeo. With Vimeo, it's different than YouTube. It doesn't have ad advertising or revenue and things like that. But it's kind of like a movie maker's platform because it's high resolution. And it's a paid platform where I had to pay $1,000 for a year. But I have 9 terabytes of storage. So all of my videos go to Vimeo. So if something ever happened with YouTube, I've at least got that stuff because I have videos from, oh my God, videos with Tony Romo, with different players, and Super Bowls, and all you great fans and stuff that was lost right then and there. And more than anything else, I want you to understand that YouTube, it's great for me to be able to put out the content out there and to be able to talk to you fans and things. But it goes beyond just YouTube and the Dallas Cowboys. You people are family to me. And it was that moment that when I was cut off and had no way of getting to my family that I realized how personal this is. And then last night, and I know I'm rambling here, but I want to share this. Because I've got so many people that are like, you're a bum, you're an ass, you're an idiot, why do you do this stuff? You know, um, from time to time, I get messages from you fans, emails and things that really touch me. This is from Bruce. First, let me tell you, I'm a huge Cowboys fan, and I watch your. Sorry, let me start over. First, let me tell you, I'm a huge fan, always trying to watch your live streams when the boys are playing. Wrote you a few times on the live chat, but you have so many people writing you, so you probably haven't seen the message. I'm a huge fan since my father, who also was a huge fan. My father passed away 10 years ago, so I had to continue the family tradition. I probably started following the Cowboys in 1990 when Emmitt Smith was drafted in the first round in 1990. Those were good years for the Cowboys, and more to come. With more to come. My dad would have loved your channel. My dad's dreams was to go to Dallas and see a game, but God had other plans for him and took him away early. I know God has plans for all of us. Gotta admit, this is a plan I really don't understand, but I trust in God. I'm gonna make my way to Dallas hopefully this year to honor my dad's dreams. I know you I know you're like, why is this dude telling me all this? To be honest, you remind me of him in a lot of ways. So watching your channel means a lot to me. Thank you for all that. I miss him, but watching you when you talk about the boys and the food you make makes me smile and think about my dad. So for that, thank you so much. And that's what this channel is about. We got idiots that come in here who don't really know what this channel is, and they figure, let me just go ahead and just crap on these people and these fans and stuff. But it's not about that. We joke, we have fun and all, but it's never anything personal. And that's the thing. When I joke with Philly 500, he's like family. I get on him about his team and his quarterback and things like that, but it's not a personal attack. And in the same way, I do that, even with the, Skins fan all day or Ed Oliver and things like that, or my cousin. It's like family. We can disagree about the teams that we support, but it doesn't go to a personal level. And some of you don't seem to get it. Or maybe you're just that much of an ass. But that's not what we're here for. We're here about sharing and being together, riding the ups and downs of our Dallas Cowboys. And Lord knows there's lots of ups and downs with our Dallas Cowboys. So I just wanted to share that. And I wanted to thank, because I had started a GoFundMe last year and I raised $1,000 to get onto the Vimeo platform. And here's what you realize. And a lot of football players realize, or famous people realize this after the fact. But when you got money, you got lots of friends. When you don't, they don't come around. Lyrics from a song. But what that means is, it's great. It's easy to be a fair weather fan. But the real fans are the ones that are there through the tough times, that help you when you're at your rock bottom. And that's important. That is huge. And that's when you find out who is really with you or just a bandwagon fan. All right. So here we are. We got preseason game number 3, the only one left that really has any matter to it, because the fourth one is basically the 37 guys that'll get cut the next day. This one's important for a lot of guys. We all know Jalen Smith got his contract signed last night, and I believe that Jerry Jones is taking the Zeke Elliott situation personal, and I think it would behoove Zeke to maybe swallow a little of that humble pie and come back and try and work a deal, because I think the longer this sore festers, the more this infection is going to spread and the worse it's going to be. Jerry Jones, like I talked about yesterday, he's a rich man. Jerry Jones might be one of those ones that I don't give a. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cuss on here. Because, like, last night he said this.
Look, I've earned the right with Zeke to joke. Period.
Right.
I've earned it.
Let's go.
Look, I've earned the right with Zeke to joke. Period.
Right.
I've earned it. Look, I've earned the right with Zeke to joke.
If that's not as serious as a heart attack, I don't know what is. You look at that face on Jerry Jones. There ain't no joking right there. That's the I'm gonna whip your ass look that I used to get back in the day that scared the piss out of me. And y'all youngins don't know nothing about that because it's a different time and culture. But that was, boy, I'm gonna take my belt off and you about to get your ass whipped. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Ultimately, I think the best thing that could happen is we get Zeke Elliott back in here along with Tony Pollard, which gives us another weapon, another option, a way of prolonging Zeke Elliott's career and preserving him for playoffs if we make it that far. All you that say, trade him, he's a bum, he's too much. No, he's worth the hassle. He's worth the hassle. Okay? Get it done, Jerry. Get it done, Zeke Elliott. I want to see Eaton. Now, other news here. Quietly, the Cowboys, we signed George Iloca. George Iloca has that link, 6'4", that Chris Richard likes in defensive backs and safeties. George Iloca. Anybody heard anything from George Iloca? I'm ready to put him on a milk carton right now. So far, nobody, and I mean nobody, has supplanted Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath, who had an injured shoulder, minor deal, he'll be ready for the season, did not play last week. And as we look at the defense that lined up in practice yesterday, not a game, we're talking about practice, you'll see, we had Dorrance Armstrong at left end, Malik Collins, who's playing lights out right now at the one technique, Antoine Woods, and Taco. Jerry Jones, by the way, sought him out in the locker room to praise him. So maybe Taco is getting to be a bit of a crunchy taco instead of a soft taco. Sean Lee, Jalen Smith, and Van Der Esch. Awuzie, Brown, Xavier Woods. And you don't see George Iloca. You see Damian Wilson. So apparently that experiment is not working out real well because you've not seen anything from George Iloca. So, sometimes you throw stuff on the wall and you see what sticks. And, they thought maybe they could do something with him, or maybe they can. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it'll take some time. But the interesting thing is there's some guys that you didn't think a whole lot about that are playing well. Armstrong is playing like a beast. Now we got Tyrone Crawford, who's back at practice, and we have, of course, DeMarcus Lawrence back at practice. So, of course, Taco and Dorrance Armstrong aren't going to be the starters. But you're going to have them in the rotation, especially with those guys just coming back from injury. You don't want to play them too much and, risk hurting them down the road because we need them for the whole full season. The interesting one to me is Malik Collins because we drafted Tristan Hill, and I looked at him as a, potential of being a Warren Sapp, that guy with that high motor and things. And it looks like he's got a lot of work to go to get there, which seems to be okay because right now Malik Collins is looking like a beast. And that can give a guy like Tristan Hill, whose eyes are wide open like a deer caught in the headlight, an opportunity to really learn the game from Rod Marnelli and be able to take off down the road. In the meantime, that gives the Dallas Cowboys a guy who now is healthy for the first time going into the season. He's been dealing with the foot, several operations and things, and he's now able to be healthy to go through a full training camp, and he's an absolute beast. A year ago, we were like, Antoine Woods who? And now he is a staple of that defense. He's a beast. So we've got, and this is a great thing, with Tyrone Crawford and DeMarcus Lawrence, coming to camp, being able to work out late. You've gotten a lot of work in for these other guys, game experience, practice, and things. And that's going to do wonders for this defense, having that rotation with these guys with experience as we go on. And I'm excited to see, once we get everybody back on the field, what we're able to do. Like I said, safety, nobody's been able to supplant Jeff Heath. Jeff Heath has made some great plays. Just from time to time, you just say, Jeff, I need you to take some math classes, some geometry, work on those angles and pursuit. But If this defense can mount a great pass rush like I believe that they can, if they can put quarter pressure on the quarterback, if they can keep the linebackers clean because they're occupying two guys there in the rush, it's going to make life a lot easier, and you're going to see our defensive backfield being able to get more takeaways, being able to stop guys, being able to keep those routes from developing because there's not enough time for them to develop. So I'm excited about seeing this whole team together. You don't really get that much of a feel because you have so many people that are in and out of the lineups. You're not really scheming against teams and stuff. So preseason really isn't a great barometer. And I dare say when September comes, those first couple of games, don't get too excited and don't get too depressed about what you see because you don't really see what a team is until about October. Because now the first month is really preseason. So with that being said, guys, I've kind of gone on a bit here. Again, I want to thank all the people that have supported me and this channel and my, your family to me. And because of you guys, all the stuff that you see here is because of the support of you commenting, you liking, you subscribing, you doing super chats, donations, and all that. And it's my duty to continue to get better, to bring you more every single day. And that's my mission because I cannot let you guys down. What a difference a year makes. I'm looking forward to the season. I can't wait. I'm Mark Holmes, and of course, I'll see you with any news that's happening with the Dallas Cowboys. But right now, I got to go get to my day job, and I'll see you soon.